Hey, what is up guys, my name's Will, back for another Csgo video. Sorry this is up really late yet again. I was going to get Cameron to record today's video, but his mic actually broke, so I'm having to record this straight up. So nevertheless, we have a lot of good matches today. A lot of upsets actually happened yesterday, which I predicted. Personally myself, I won't be betting until probably the major happens. Reason for that is because a lot of the teams in the major will be saving their strats and testing out some new strats and plays and stuff like that. So obviously these matches wouldn't mean as much to them as it would be the major. So, and also because I've sold most of my skins for either keys, or I've got about $15 in my Steam wallet, which I'm going to use and probably sell a knife to buy some stickers and make some profit from that. Depending on the amount of likes on today's video, I'm more than happy to make a video showing you how to make some money, essentially double your money on stickers. I'm kind of debating whether to make it though or not, because if too many people see it, then it's not going to work. So going into today's matches, so we have Vex versus SK Gaming. SK actually lost Config. I think he left or they dropped him. He was a really good rifler and a good player as well. Personally, I think it's better to go low on Vex tier, just because of the stand-in who will be filling in for Config. He was a major part of their lineup, and this is probably why their odds aren't higher, but I think Vex is still a good team and can pull off the upset. Augulus versus eFrag. Now, although Augulus upset last time, eFrag are a lot better and a lot stronger. I'm sorry about that, I'm just going to turn off my Steam notifications. But Augulus are a lot stronger and were a lot stronger and better back then. eFrag have improved and they've seemed to have gotten their form back. I do believe eFrag will win this one, and their odds are pretty good to bet medium to low on eFrag. It's not really that profitable to bet on Augulus with 33% being the underdogs against a team like eFrag. So moving on, G2 versus Titan. This is actually on Dust 2, a map which both of these teams are reasonably good at. Just due to Titan's recent form and the way they're playing, I'm going with Titan here. Envious versus Fnatic. This is the best of one on Train. I think these odds are a little bit skewed in favour of Envious. I think it should possibly be 55-45 in favour of Envious. Envious haven't seemed to be playing at the way they normally would do in terms of how they play at majors and tournaments and stuff. This is the best of one. Fnatic seems to have gotten their form back. They're looking pretty good. Due to these odds here, right now I would be picking Fnatic. I think the real world odds are probably about 57 to 43%. And if the odds drop for Envious to 57, then I would suggest you bet on Envious. But with these odds here, I'm favouring Fnatic. Mouse versus Virtus.Pro. This is actually on... Sorry about this, I forgot. It's on Dust 2, and last time these teams played, as you can see here, it was really close. Both of these teams haven't really been outstanding. Like, they're not showing anything which proves they're capable of winning a major. Personally, I like Virtus.Pro more, but Virtus.Pro don't seem to be that good on Dust 2. Like, they are alright on it, but they're not consistent on it. So that's why it's not that safe to bet on this match. So if you don't have much skins, I would be suggesting a pure skip. But if you did want to bet, I would go low on Mouse. As you can see, yesterday Virtus.Pro lost against a couple of teams as well. So nothing too important about that, but I just think that a low bet on Mouse should do the trick. Essentially with 60-40 odds, like, you have to bet more on this team on Virtus.Pro to win back a smaller amount, whereas you only have to bet small on this team to win back a higher amount. Best of one, anything can happen. Virtus.Pro are probably focused a lot more on the major than they would be on Mouse, like in this ESL tournament, and as well as the fact that Virtus.Pro are probably going to ban Dust 2 in the major. Like, it's just one of their maps which they don't play on, so due to that I'm going to be suggesting you go low on Mouse here. TSM versus Virtus.Pro. This is a best of one on Overpass. I think a medium bet on TSM should do the trick here. They're a lot better on Overpass. Well, they're not a lot better, they're just a lot more consistent, whereas Virtus.Pro used to be pretty good on Overpass, but their focus has kind of shifted to other maps, and I think a small to medium bet on TSM would be better. Efrag versus winner of SK versus Vexed. With these odds here, well, only 104 bets have been placed, but if the odds stay like this, then obviously go on the underdog. But if the odds even up, I'm not really sure I have no idea how I'm going to predict this match with these odds and the winner. But if you really want to know, have a look later, and you can leave a comment, and I'll look at the comments where I go to bed, and then I'll write my prediction. Dignitas versus Flipside in the best of 3. Dignitas actually dropped Schneider for this other guy, which I think was a pretty bad move by them, but honestly Schneider's a lot better than Dignitas are. I don't know why Flipside have 26% compared to Dignitas. I'm fairly sure they don't have a stand-in or anything like that. Let's have a quick check. I'm fairly sure Flipside have their full lineup. Yeah, they do. So they got Tenziki, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know why these odds are like this, especially with them having a stand-in. Well, not a stand-in, a new player. Due to that, I'm going to be suggesting a low on Flipside. LDLC versus Planet Key, anything can happen here. This is probably around I think the odds are about right. I liked how Planet Key played yesterday against Vexed, so I'm going to be suggesting Planet Key here. G2 versus Nip. This is actually on Cobblestone, if I am not mistaken. Sorry about this. I thought it was on Cobblestone, but I've actually forgotten. Oh, it's on Cash, sorry. This is the best of 1 on Cash. A map Nip are pretty good on. We saw G2 upset Hellraisers yesterday. This is going to be Nip's first match of the day, I'm fairly sure. G2 would have warmed up against Titan. I think this is a great match to go low on G2 as the underdog, considering how well they played yesterday on Cash. Fnatic versus Hellraisers. This is a best of 1 on Cobblestone. Last time these teams played, Hellraisers actually pulled off the upset on Cash. Hellraisers are pretty good on Cobblestone. They've been envious before and stuff like that. I think Fnatic have gotten their form back, whereas I don't think Hellraisers will be able to upset Fnatic. I'll be pretty surprised if they do, considering how both of them are playing. But if these odds go above 75%, then I would say go low on Hellraisers. But with these odds here, it's pretty good for a small to medium bet on Fnatic. I'm not gonna predict these ones because anything can happen in them. But yeah, that is today's matches. So if I missed out on any which hadn't been added to the lounge yet, I had to record this video quickly. If the match hasn't been added and you want to know what I think about it, just leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to assist you from there. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.